All right, so my first step in my communication process is a simple one, but is most often overlooked. And even I, tend to forget about this sometimes when I'm stressed under a tight deadline. It's when I'm about to communicate with someone, and especially if it's a tough feedback, or I didn't get what I need, or I'm upset or frustrated, the number one question I need to be asking myself, what is the purpose of my communication and what is my intention? Back to that intention thing, right? Do I intend to make them so angry they never want to work with me again? Or do I intend to make them so upset that they actually maybe complain to my supervisor, or they don't do what I need them to? That is normally not our intention. But many times the way we communicate comes all across in a way that is exhibiting that intention, right? So I want you to consider a couple questions when you're looking at purpose and intent. Why am I communicating with this person? What do I want them to do? Do I want them to take action? Do I want them to solve a problem? Do I want them to just take this, listen to it, and understand it because it's information they need? If I know that, it may change the questions I ask, it might change the way I approach them, it might change the way I actually give them information. Maybe I do it normally over email, but I know that the understanding of this is so important, it's better for me to do it face to face so that I can verbally see that they got it, right? So why am I communicating? Who am I communicating with? And this is a subject I love, and it's actually something you guys, I think, did before lunch, where you did some personality poker. So you started to understand people's styles. If you know someone's style, you certainly can be a better communicator. So let me give you some examples. How many of you in this room prefer very direct to the point, give me the hard facts, the results, down to business? How many of you like that style? Oh, wow, okay, look around this room. Now, if I'm communicating with you, what would be the best way for me to communicate with you? Direct, to the point, get right down to business, tell you what needs to get done, focus on results, right? Now, how many of us don't do that, right? We maybe are a little bit more verbose. We maybe like to talk about details a little bit more. We like to share a lot of why. We like to share a lot of information. When we're communicating with that direct, get to the point, just tell me what needs to get done person, what do you guys do? If I'm too verbose and I'm going on and I'm giving you too many details that you don't need, what happens? You turn me off, right? You turn me off. Whether it's a voicemail, an email, or face-to-face. I mean, thank goodness for fast forward on that phone, right? Or just delete and call back, because I do that a lot. And thank goodness we have that. But the point is, it's important to know who you're talking with. And if you do know that, at least you can adjust. So let's talk about another style that is very prevalent in the workplace, and that is the person that likes a lot of details, the analytical person, the person that likes to ask why, the person that likes to challenge, why did you do it that way? Why do you think that's the best way to do it? How many people are those people? It's okay that we need you. We need you in the workplace, right? If I'm talking to them, what's the best way you think I can prepare to communicate with them if I know that about them? Have my facts. Have the answers to the why. Have the answers to their question. Have the extra detail to leave with them, right? Don't go to them with just a good idea that's not really backed up by any thought or facts or research. I've learned that lesson the hard way as well. And then we also have people who are people. Before you get down to business, they just want to know how you're doing, right? They want to make that initial, just personal connection with you. And for the ones that are directed to the point, they're like, look, I don't have time. I don't need to know how your family did or what you did this weekend. I just need to know when this is going to get done. But if for the long term, it's going to build a better relationship with you and get you better results, think about, can I spend 1 or 2 minutes just sitting down and saying, how you doing? How are your kids? I heard you went on a vacation. What was the best part? Just a simple question. That establishes trust, and it helps you communicate more effectively, okay? All right, so considering purpose and intent, those are two of what I believe are the most important questions. What's my purpose for communicating? What do I want them to do? And who am I communicating with?